surrender or be taken by force.
Easy, fellas. I know it seems bad, but we're not here to cause trouble.
We're not.
This is Caitlin Tyrrell with Screen Rant at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and I am here with the cast of Critical Role, Legend of Vox Machina, Mighty Nein, just everything.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. I'm so hyped for Mighty Nein. The animatic looks incredible.
Yes.
I can't wait for October with Legend of Vox Machina Season 3, and you crushed me with Downfall.
Oh.
It's so good.
Good.
I'm actually going to start with a question for Ashley about Downfall.
Okay.
I love that you played the Everlight. What I'm curious about is how you approach playing the Everlight with your knowledge of her as playing Pike, and then did kind of having that experience as the Everlight change your perception of Pike's journey with the Everlight?
Yes, yes, and yes. I think we've seen through the campaign, for campaign 1, and then also with the animated series of the Everlight is, I don't know, I mean, she's the goddess of redemption, and she's kind, and she wants to support her followers and be there for them, and I think, you see that sort of in the animated series with Pike of like, well, you got to make your own choices. I'm not going to tell you what to do. And I think playing through Downfall, I discovered a lot about the Everlight and sort of, I wish we had more time, because I feel like when we would get to the later episodes, each time playing through any character, you start to get to know them a little bit better. But I really wanted to have that connection of through the very first game that I ever played was Pike, and it just came full circle, and it was really cool. But yeah, it's been fun.
I loved it. And then, Travis, you said with Mighty Nein, we're kind of going to be starting back before we see them meet. In the animatic, it looks like we almost get to get some insight on Session Zero stuff. What inspired you guys to do that with both Legend of Vox Machina and Mighty Nein? And will some of the Mighty Nein Origins comics come into play on screen?
Ooh, good question. I think for Legend of Vox Machina, we knew we had a limited amount of runway with those first 2 seasons, so we wanted to have them all together, immediately get them into trouble, and we were off to the races. With Mighty Nein, we are taking a little bit more of a chance, more Session Zero territory, but they are also not a group of heroes. They are deeply conflicted individuals with some crazy stories. They don't even really mesh that well in the very beginning, and so we wanted to take advantage of that in the approach. Whether the origin comics come into it, probably. I think the thing that we're really excited about with these 2 series is it builds a platform in which we can take any campaign, 1, 2, 3, any of the mini series that we've hit, one-shots, whatever it is, and find a way to cleverly weave it back into these projects so that if you catch one of them, a one-shot, an animated series, if you see a comic book, you're incentivized to come back in and get your bite at the bigger lore apple. So that's what we're excited about the most.
I love it. And then, Laura, you said you were very excited to explore the relationships this season in Legend of Vox Machina.
Yes.
What has it been like to revisit these relationships years later in a scripted work versus when they first came about organically?
I honestly think there's far less stress when it's scripted. That work's been done for you. For us, we did it already. But also, it's like embarrassing in a different way. So, when you're making it up on the spot and you're like, oh my God, am I gonna try for this kiss right now? There's stress, and you really feel that anxiety of what if the person doesn't reciprocate. And then in the recording sessions, doing all of those scenes that are maybe a little intense. And everybody in the room is just staring at you while you record it. It's good times. No, not right now.
We could be professionals and avert our eyes. We don't.
No, everybody, we stare. And we bring out the cameras so that we can relive it over and over.
Anytime we know someone is doing something that they are embarrassed about, we love just...
Yeah, filming it.
Like good friends.
Of course, you have to.
Yeah.
And then Matt and Liam, when I was talking to Brennan about Downfall, he said he would like to kind of round out the Calamity trilogy with a Divergence short. And he wants you guys in it since you guys haven't been in one of the Calamity series yet. Would you want to do that? And is there another era that you'd like to be in as a player?
Ooh.
Gary, you start that one.
Oh goodness. I mean, I would love that. It's been fun because collaborating with him on building out both Calamity and Downfall has been such a wonderful experience. I love collaboration, and the Dungeon Master seat can be very lonely at times when you're the sole storyteller. And he's such an incredible mind and a person to collaborate with. It's been fun to and now that he's done it enough, I would feel comfortable letting him kind of do his thing with the third series.
Sorry, Laura's messing with me.
What? No, never. So yeah, I would love to play in a world like that.
I mean, I would love to play with Brennan. He's fascinating brain, and we like bringing guests to the table, other players, other people, because we like playing with friends. I do have an idea. I've had it since the first one came about, but I would never have known that the second installment of Calamity was going to be what it was. So who knows if my idea will even gel with what the next installment might be. But yeah, I've got something in my brain. We'll see.
I love it. And then, Marisha, I'll end with you with real quick. I've loved kind of the experimental things you've been able to do with Beacon. The Candela live show is amazing. I'm excited to see how you guys are continuing the world of Midst. And then I'm absolutely loving Reslayer's Take, where we have new players coming into this world. What's been the most exciting thing about getting to build out not only Exandria, but Critical Role through Beacon?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Beacon really does give us an opportunity to be able to pump even more resources into this content, be experimental, and show these kind of wide swings that we are taking with some of the content and the approach to our core, most dedicated fan base first. See how they react. It kind of removes a little bit of a barrier to our audience so that we can have a closer connection to them and get direct feedback from them as well. That's not
Scanning
YouTube comments. Yeah, that's it. I was trying to be yes, I was trying to be more hyperbolic with it, and I don't need to be. So yeah, they really do give us an opportunity to be experimental, kind of be off the cuff, bring in new talent, and let them stretch their legs. And and then we can always take it, and whatever works, we can go bigger and better with it. And yeah, there's going to be some fun stuff coming, but I'm glad you're liking it.
I love it.
As a side note, super excited for people to join us in the world of Midst again for Moonward, because it was a uniquely good time at the table.
Yeah.
I don't think people know what to expect from it. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con. You guys have so much stuff coming out. I can't wait for any of it, but you need to sleep.
You're not wrong.
We're not doing that.
Thank you guys.
Sounds fake.
The blade wound.
But there's no way we'll squeeze through that. We'll just have to make a bigger hole.